It is a very bizarre thing to be in a physical body. My name is Patsky, and you have landed on my podcast. And for some reason, this video will not let me record it. So I'm going to try round three. As I was saying, you see, this is the kind of thing that you're not allowed to do on social media. It has to be crimped and perfect and scraped. I digress. My point is this: the topic I'm ranting about today, actually, incidentally, is a little thing called embodiment. One of the most frustrating things on the planet, even for me, is this idea that this whole thing comes with so many limitations. What does that mean? That means that when you are part of the wellness community, when you have been doing this work for a very, very long time, okay, you've been out here hustling, doing the digging, clearing the generational trauma. You've been doing all the things, all the clever things, jumping through burning hoops backwards whilst riding a unicorn. You get to a place where you are like, oh, my hairy aunt's eyeball. I cannot do one more healing container. I cannot do one more drop of trying to figure out why the guano my life is fucking out all the time. I actually just need a damn sandwich. Okay, so my point is this. I had a really, really great conversation with a friend today, and she was talking about, we were talking about this delicate balance, this very delicate balance of being a harmonic bridge when you are created with a very, very deeply anchored essence, with your entire soul matrix really at home with the invisible realm, with the unseen realm, with the spiritual realm, okay? Really anchored in that space, and yet very, very intentionally present in the body and aware that you are in 3D and needing to walk and talk and breathe and be functional and actually have a shower and, go to the gym and very basic small things like that. It's way easier in this day and age in modern society to go on and on and on and on and on and on about massive, huge principles that take people further and further out of their minds and out of their bodies and higher into the upper echelons of all of the most clever, brilliant spiritual principles without teaching them how the fuck to drop that into their bodies in living, breathing reality in a functional step-by-step format that is palatable, attainable, and can help them actually shift their reality in some way that's meaningful to them, whilst also holding this weird balance of like, oh my gosh, why does everything have to be so weird? Oh my gosh, how do synchronicities work? Without taking away from the magic of visualizing a dream, holding it before yourself, filling that dream up with your intention, and then seeing it unfold. Or the number of things that had to all happen for that coincidence to happen exactly like that. That is delicious and beautiful and necessary for real vitality. And also, so is eating an apple when your blood sugar drops, and deciding to go for a walk when you can feel that you're wobbling a little bit and that you're probably grumpy and not very nice to be around. Today's very simple podcast is just about being a bridge. When you are created to be a bridge, to bring new blueprints and ideas and inventions and very necessary things to humanity, to society, in the form of books, in the form of programs, in the form of currencies, in the form of principles, in the form of all sorts of amazing things that are rooted and heart-centered, that really serve people and shift the landscape of what it is we're all here doing, surviving in. If you want to really flip that thing, I'm also going to recommend that you start getting used to anchoring that in your body, into the ground, in 3D physical reality. Find ways to Be more grounded. If all your friends are floating above the clouds, talking in circles about their attachment types, and none of them are ever getting real breakthrough in their lives and meeting more aligned, more connected partners, my word, make new friends who are actually dating people. Okay, if all of your friends are so spiritual that you feel like if you moved your hand through them, they would dissolve. Find yourself a regular ass person who can just ask you random questions like, did you go and have a sandwich today? Did you eat your lunch today? I mean, you know what I'm saying. My point is this. You don't have to choose. We don't have to choose. In fact, the whole current is changing. The landscape is changing. Super guru, super spiritual, super up in the cloud, super I'm so smart and brilliant on the topic. People who are that way inclined without anchoring it in the body are not going to be able to keep up with the changes and the currents that are coming in.